Hello, friends and family. Welcome back to Life After Dark. This is episode 3, because I was so excited to get back into the game on this character that I forgot that I was not recording. So I have an episode that was lost that I only have audio for. I can certainly make that into a podcast. I don't think that's very interesting, though. So I can kind of fill you in on what happened. We left the camp office looking for a bedroll. I did not find it on the Mystery Lake in the fishing hut, so I went to Alan's cave. Did not find a bedroll there. And then we ran into an Aurora wolf near the hydro dam, where I had to use a stem to get away from the wolf. Slept for a few hours, and then made my way into the ravine. I did manage to get frostbite on our hand here, because I did not have gloves at the time, but I did find some gloves along with a rope and a heavy hammer in the train car over there.
I think I need to lay down.
Here in the ravine. So I am waiting for this rabbit. It looks like it's good to go now. We can finally start to harvest the rest of it. I have maybe 5 rabbits now in total. So we have plenty of guts curing, and our pelts. We can make some mittens and or a hat. I'm going to go ahead and finish this. 40 minutes. Alright, get this water going here. 40 minutes, let's use one of our coals. Actually, we can use a stick. And a coal. So I'm in the ravine right now, just on the other side of Mystery Lake. Now that I have a heavy hammer, what the plan is to head into Winding River, to see if we can't find a bedroll in the cave there. And then from there, head into Pleasant Valley for a hacksaw so we can work on our saplings. So that is the plan. And then from Pleasant Valley, we can head into the cave system that will take us through to Coastal Highway. 34 minutes. Alright, I think all we need to do now is to get... Oh, I think we need our hide and our gut still. Where's our rabbit at? Yeah, we need hide and guts. So from Coastal Highway, we'll head to Desolation Point, where we can do our foraging. So I've been living off of rabbits, and that's been working out pretty well, for the most part. I did run into a blizzard, but... we did survive the blizzard. So that's kind of unfortunate that all that footage was lost, but like I said, not too much has happened. You did miss the part where I did get frostbite, but you can see it here on my hand, so I'm not going to have that beautiful health bar with blue at the end. Instead, we're going to have red at the end, so that's just what it is. It is Interloper after all. And there are actually challenges that people have created where all you do is run around and get frostbite in every zone that you're in, so that's fun. I don't know if that's possible now that we have 12 zones with the addition of Blackrock. I don't know if it's possible to actually get frostbite. We might try that, actually. We might do that after... I mean, we're going to keep this character alive for as long as we can, and this will just be an ongoing series on the channel until we die. But in the meantime, we can also do maybe like a custom run, now that we have 12 zones, see if we can get frostbite in each one of those zones, and still, you know, keep ourselves alive if we can. So it'll kind of be like As the Dead Sleep, where you're not really going to get any condition back, because that frostbite, that condition loss is not coming back. That's permanent. So as long as we're on this character, we'll have frostbite. Anyways, look, do we have anything else? Guts. Go ahead and harvest these up. I think that'd be a lot of fun. 20 minutes. Let's go ahead and prepare some of our teas. And I was saying that it's okay to deal with food poisoning because we're not too far from a place that we can sleep. So I'm going to cook this tomato soup up. This will give us cooking skills. We'll collect our pelts. Now, these books I'm not going to bother reading. These books will only level up harvesting, carcass harvesting. Same thing with this fire book. To increase your fire skill, not important. We're going to go ahead and use that also as fuel. But we'll save the fishing book. Fishing historically has been really tough to level up to level 5. It's possible, but it just takes a while. So you certainly want to use books if you can to increase your fishing skill. Typically what I do is I read all the archery books that I find. I read all of the wilderness kitchen books that I find because that'll level up my cooking skill. And then of course our fishing books. But the other books like harvesting, mending, and fire starting I don't really read. Unless I'm bored and I don't have anything to do, then I may read a book or two. Right now I'm trying to wait until this wind dies down so I can keep a torch with me, because I only have 5 matches left. So 31 minutes. We can make a couple more teas. That's not much of a torch, but it is what we have. Let's go. So I am very, very tired. I'm going to drop off my pelts, drop off my guts here in the other cave, in the ravine, and then from there, we'll head back to Mystery Lake. We'll sleep in one of the trailers, and then from there, we'll make our way through Carter Hydro Dam, into the winding river, where hopefully we'll find a bedroll. If not, we'll just continue onward to Pleasant Valley. Well, still looking for a bedroll, but also looking for a hacksaw. So that's the plan. I think it's a pretty solid plan of action. I think I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do now that we have a heavy hammer. Now, that was a completely unexpected find. I did not expect to find a heavy hammer in that train car. I thought maybe at best I could find a rope. But not only did I find a rope, but I also found a heavy hammer and some gloves.
So tired.
I will be dropping this rope off here at the deployment point so that when we come back through here, we can have a way to get down into the ravine to get our flare gun. We'll want that eventually. It's not really important right now, but it will be at some point in the future. And in the very near future. So we check this, we check that. I did manage to find quite a bit of birch bark here in the ravine, as usual. It's a great place to get birch bark. I do need my beard lichen, though. Should get some of that. Another deer carcass. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to utilize that one because it's just too cold out here. I don't have any coal. It's too windy. I'm not going to mess with it. I don't think I have any coal. Yeah, I don't have any more coal. And I only have 4 sticks, so we're going to let that carcass just be.
I can't feel my hands.
We have a couple more rabbits that we could go for, but I have plenty of rabbits for right now. I think I have 5 pelts and 5 guts now that will all be curing. So after we get done foraging in Desolation Point, we'll head back into the ravine here. We'll go down and we'll get our flare gun, and then we'll pick up all of our guts and our pelts. By that time, should be cured. More than likely, we'll have saplings on us that will also be cured, and then we can head into the Carter Hydro Dam to make our bow and our arrows.
I'm freezing.
We have maybe 4 or 5 birch saplings right here by this cave. So I know there's saplings here. And it really, you know, if we find a hacksaw in the dam, then we can come back here into the ravine and head into Coastal Highway that way. Otherwise, we'll head into Pleasant Valley, try to find our hacksaw. We still need a bedroll, though. I'm not sure if there'll be a bedroll in Coastal Highway. There could be. The bedroll could also be in Desolation Point in Scruffy's Cave. Come on. What happened? What am I stuck on? A little weird. So let's drop these off. Alright, so that is 4 guts and 4 pelts here in the ravine, and then 1 pelt and 1 gut at the camp office. So 5 rabbit pelts in total, 5 guts in total. Then as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 birch saplings here in the ravine that we could get. So do I have anything else on me? No stank on. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm not too far from the trailer. I'm hoping that this torch lasts. I don't want to burn through a flare if I don't have to. I was a little bit disappointed because not only did I not find a bedroll in Mystery Lake that I was hoping to find, but I also ran into a werewolf just as I was entering the, trailers just outside of Carter Hydro Dam. And there was nothing I could do. It was super windy out. And at that point, I couldn't run. I was super tired. So no flare, no torch would have helped us. But it happens from time to time. Nothing you can do. And of course, our torch gets blown out. Well, we should be okay. We should be able to get to at least this first trailer before a wolf finds us, if there is a wolf in the area. Hopefully. Yeah, it's far enough away that we'll make it. In the trailer we go. Now we do have beds in here. Search this first aid kit real quick.
This'll come in handy.
I'll take that for right now. Actually, you know what? Now that we have enough old man beard lichen, let's make a bandage. I didn't realize it, but it's almost daylight. Wow. We spent the whole night harvesting rabbits. Okay. That's alright. We have 5 pieces of scrap metal walnuts. Let's eat the tomato soup. That's bad. If we get food poisoning, it's alright. We have reishi mushrooms. Hey, thank you, game, for not giving me food poisoning. I appreciate that. Can we repeat this with the candy bar? Maybe? Alright, I'll take it. No food. We'll drop this heavy antiseptic. We don't need that now that we have a beard lichen. 21 cattails. Let's eat a couple cattails and then we'll hydrate with our teas. We have lots of teas and we have more that need to be cooked up. There we go. Now that I don't have food poisoning, I don't need to sleep for 10 hours, so let's sleep for 6 hours. Recover some conditioning. And we'll get out of here. I don't want to spend too much time. Let's take a quick look around. There's a soda pop. We'll take that. So I'm hoping there'll be another. We don't have a pry bar either. Can't get into that locker. Anything else over here? Any food or clothing articles that we have? Not seeing anything. get out of here then. You know what? We may... No, it's... Okay, we're gonna have to be really careful with what we do. I'm not gonna waste the entire day looting the hydro dam. I'm just gonna be looking in key spots. And that's because if there's no bedroll in the winding river, that means we're not gonna have a place to sleep until we get to the cave that's on the other side in Pleasant Valley. And the same goes for harvesting any animals or anything like that. We're not going to waste any time right now harvesting or hunting. We have our guts, we have our pelts. That's good for now. We have plenty of guts, enough to make a couple bows. Nothing in those lockers. I am going to go get the water, though. Take all the water. And I will also go and get my third flare. That way, if I need to use a flare in the winding river against the wolf, we'll still have 2 flares. Alright, nothing in here. Now we may find a hacksaw here in the dam. That would be really convenient. That would make life much easier for us. That means that we would just head back into the ravine to get those birch saplings. Alright, nothing up here. Although there is one place that we can check. In this room right here where the safe is. If there is a hacksaw, it would be on these shelves or maybe on the floor by the shelves. A lot of simple tools I'm finding in this playthrough. We'll take our books for firewood. I don't see a heavy a hacksaw.
I'll take it.
No, we're not gonna take that. Too heavy. Too heavy. Alright, I'm not seeing a hacksaw here, so I'm pretty sure there's not one in this room. Alright, let's head out. As I said, I'm not going to be spending too much time looting the dam. We'll do that later. Right now, we're on a mission. And we don't have a whole lot of daylight. Or a whole lot of energy to be, wasted on looting. I am going to head up here, though, and see if there's a flare. There should be a flare. Nothing that way. Just antibiotics? That's interesting. No flare. Nothing really up here. Huh. Let me check over here real quick, just one more time to see if maybe I didn't overlook it. That could be a thing. No, not seeing anything. Okay, then we'll just keep moving. I thought there was almost guaranteed a flare here. Maybe not. Maybe there isn't. Well, that's fine. What did I do? Did I? Somehow. Oh, I was supposed to go this way, that's why. Nah, we're on the right track. So there's our
Surrounded
exit.
by snow and nothing to drink.
Oh, that's awesome. Coffee. Okay, I feel a lot better now that we have coffee.
This will come in handy.
Yes, it will. Soda pop, I'll definitely take that. Celery, I'll take that. A book, I'll take that as well. So I just want to check this workbench down here to see if there may be a hacksaw. Come on.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yep, I'll take that. Take that. Not seeing a hacksaw. Scrap metal, we'll take that, even though we don't need it right now. Alright, well, I think it's safe to say there's no hacksaw here at the Carter Hydro Dam, so let's go into the Winding River. As I said, I'm not going to be spending any more time looting the dam. We'll come back through later and loot the dam. I just wanted to check on a couple places for that key item. Really, that's what I'm going to be looking for, other than the bedroll, is the hacksaw. We need the hacksaw before we can do anything. Oh, perfect. That wolf is going for a bunny. That's good. I know where it is. I'm sorry, Rabbit. I'm very sorry. We should be able to get up here. There we go. Put our shirt on. It's not really going to help us. Other than to make us a little bit less heavy. Will you cooperate with me? There we go. Alright, if there is a bedroll here in Winding River, it's going to be in this cave. If there's no bedroll here, then I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine at that point. So I'm hoping that there is one here. I mean, I have an idea of where a bedroll could be. But here's the thing, I don't want to go all over Pleasant Valley looking for a bedroll. Yes, there's our bedroll. All right.
So dry.
Now we're in business. Now we're talking. We have a clear path that we can follow now that we have a bedroll. Alright, bedroll. So now all we need is just the hacksaw. And I have a pretty good idea of where we can find the hacksaw. And we're heading there right now. So in Pleasant Valley at the farmstead or the barn, more than likely we'll find the hacksaw. So from there we can begin to get our saplings. Now keep in mind we have 5 rabbit pelts and 5 guts curing in Mystery Lake. We found the heavy hammer in the ravine. We do have a rope there, so we can go down, not only get our guts and get our pelts, but also get our flare gun. But I feel pretty good now. I feel really good, actually. This is going to be a great run, despite the fact that we have Frostbite. Frostbite, like I said, is kind of like an initiation into Interloper. We're actually warming up. That's crazy. No, we're not. Not anymore. That's fine. So, of the rare loot, we have most of what we need. We still want a fire striker and a lantern, and then of course our hacksaw. Once we have those 3 items, then all the other loot, like our clothing, sewing kits, whetstones, things like that, we'll just find throughout the world. But really, we can get a lot done if we only found a hacksaw. And the first thing that we're going to be doing here is we're going to head into Desolation Point, where we'll do our forging. We'll make our bow, make our arrows, or arrowheads rather. And we'll make our hatchet, improvised hunting knife. And then from there we can begin to work on our skills. And regarding cooking 5, your best option would be to get everything that you can for teas. So birch bark, any canned goods like tomato soup, pork and beans, or reishi mushrooms, rose hips, herbal tea that you find in coffee, all will help you to level up your cooking skill. And of course, any carcasses that you come across, such as this one, 97%. So that's actually going down, I think. Yeah, it's going down. So we don't need a fire just yet. We can get some sticks. That's pretty nice. That means we can actually just kind of hang out here, gather some coal, and gather some sticks. There should be some coal here in this cave. Probably one piece right there. Up this way. There's usually some coal back here. Only one piece? There may be other pieces, but I don't want to use a match just yet. So I don't know about you, but I feel pretty good now that I have most of what I've been looking for. So as I said, I think 1,000 days is going to be a good goal on this character. And while we have this series going, I'm really considering doing the Frostbite challenge now that we have 12 zones. It's been done in the past, but I don't know if anyone's done it recently now that we have the addition of Blackrock. So I think that will be kind of neat. I think we'll give it a try. We'll keep everything on Interloper settings. We're not going to modify the game in that regard. The only condition that we'll have to meet is we'll have to get Frostbite at least once in every zone that we're in. So 12 Frostbites will put us
anything right now.
pretty low on our condition. Now, other than that restriction, I'm not going to place any other constraints on us. So if we need, if we want to stay in Blackrock 50 days or, anything like that, we can do that. But it's just mandatory that we cannot leave a zone without getting Frostbite at least one time. That's the only condition. In the meantime, I'm going to head back to this deer. It should be thawed out to the point where we can start to harvest it. This will also give us 2 additional guts along with our first moose hide. Or not moose hide, deer hide. 50%, 2.2 pounds. That's not too bad. I will take that and use that. We'll also take that stick. But before I do that, we have 3 sodas. Where are we at for our hydration? Okay, we can afford to drink our sodas. Let's do that for calories and hydration. Actually, no. We're only going to get calories. Alright, that's alright. Go. Oh, we also did get well fed. Got that. And I plan to keep that. Alright, we can afford it to get the rest of this, I think.
I need to find a place to rest.
Hey, don't worry, Esther. We have a bedroll. We got you covered. Nothing really you need to worry about. We have food, we have shelter, we have drinks. Doing just fine. Doing alright. So let's drop this
All I can think about is food.
deer hide. So okay, that's good. That'll start curing. Chop our guts. Those should also start curing. Yep, there we go. Put our bedroll down. There we go. And let's cook up a little. You know what? I'm not even gonna waste time. Well, how much do we have? 41 sticks, 3 reclaim. Okay, we will. We will start a fire. I'm limited on matches. I do have flares I guess I could use also. I was just going to eat the venison raw and get food poisoning and then just drink a tea, but since I am trying to level up my cooking, let's not harvest that. We might as well cook up the rest of our teas. I think we have, let me check real quick. Now we have 4 reishi mushrooms that we can cook up and 6 rose hips in addition to what should be at least 1 birch bark. And we have more rose hips that we can prepare too, by the way. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll spend the day, or the night rather, cooking up our teas. There we go.
All I can think about is food.
And we have accelerant. There we go. "53 minutes, just 10 minutes." Oh, we have the coffee too we can cook up, so we have a lot that we can actually do. I'll probably spend the night doing that. Just making water, cooking up teas and coffees. Where are we at for our cooking level? Still level 2, so we're pretty low. Fire starting is at 1. Mending's at 1. So all of our skills are really low. And it is, we're kind of late actually in the early game. It's day 6 already, and we still have not found saplings, so. Well, we found saplings, but we still have not found a hacksaw. I'm going to actually take a second here to write in my journal, or just notes, that we have 1 pelt and 1 gut cloth at the camp office in Mystery Lake. And then we have 4 pelts, 4 guts, at the ravine cave. And we did find a rope. Alright. That's just a little... Oh, and we need to make a note here. Okay. There we go. 17 minutes, 19 minutes. We have anything else we can harvest? Or prepare? No? How many bandages do we have? 4 bandages and 1 beard lichen. Not too bad. We'll just pass time then. We'll just finish cooking our teas up.
So tired.
I don't think we're going to do all of our teas. I'll try to do as much as I can, though. "22 minutes. I'm going to try to do as many as I can, though. Still have plenty of water. So one thing that I noticed is that these teas now, some of them only give us 100 calories. So typically we see 110 calories per cup of tea. But I noticed that some of these only have 100 calories. So that was kind of weird. I don't know if that's something that they did since the update, or if that's a glitch, or if that's intentional. I don't know, but it's kind of strange that now teas may only give you 100 calories and not always 110. Now where are we at for our water? 0.15. So we can do a couple more reishi teas. Okay, we're out of water. So that's going to be all the teas that we do for now. No, I'm not concerned about intestinal parasites. I pretty much, I'm a very experienced player, so I know how to handle myself without, worrying about starving. But if you're new to the game and you're new to Interloper, then I would definitely recommend, saving your reishi teas in case you do get intestinal parasites. In Interloper, you need 20 teas or antibiotics, 1 dose per day, to rid yourself of intestinal parasites. Alright, 0.29. Let's do one more batch of water. Now that should give us... How many torches do we have? Let's do a couple more torches. And really, I want to take the time to look around this... Well, we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, we're super tired. Let's pick up our can. And then sleep for as long as we can. Now, when we wake up, we'll be at full health, minus our frostbite. Drink our sodas. We'll still get our calories. There we go. And sleep for 10 hours. Alright, there we go. So that's as good as we're going to get condition-wise. There is no way to get rid of frostbite. Once you have frostbite, it's permanent. So we did get everything off of this deer. We have our hide and our guts curing. We'll leave those there. And we'll just continue onward. I thought I'd be able to see a little bit better in here, but it doesn't look like that I'm able to. I'm just going to head towards the exit into Pleasant Valley. And then from there, we're going to stop by the radio control hut and then head to the farmstead, or hopefully we'll find a hacksaw. Now you can follow these cairns. So if the ribbon's showing like that, then you know you're headed toward the right direction. If you're ever in a cave system that requires you to navigate. Some of these cave systems can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes you can find some chips or maybe a candy bar close by. I don't see anything. Let's make sure we got our bedroll. Yep, we did take it. Never forget your bedroll. That could spell the end of your run. If you forget a bedroll, that could be fatal.
Man, I could eat anything.
Looks like that's all the coal. There's likely more coal in this cave. I just can't see it. And I don't want to waste a match to use a torch or use a flare just to find some pieces of coal. We have enough. We have 2 or 3 pieces on us. Alright, I think those are bear crows over that way. So I'm going to head up to the hunting line and to this cave system. But the weather's pretty good. Especially here in Pleasant Valley, I'll definitely take fog over blizzards any day.
I think I can use this.
We can break those down for leather and use that leather to repair our boots. I think those are our best footwear. Now this cave is a pretty decent cave. It's a cave that I do like to stop by whenever I'm in the area. The only drawback is that there's not a whole lot of firewood here. And it's not very warm either. That's the other drawback. I wish that it would tell me how much meat is on a deer carcass before I decide to thaw it out. That would be really nice.
What have we here?
Ketchup, chips, and dog food. Let's see what condition these food items are in. Not too bad, actually. 61 and 68. We can still get food poisoning, I suppose. Let's just go ahead and eat the dog food anyways, because the cans are heavy. I don't have a can opener, so I'm not able to recycle these cans, but at least I can take the calories. We'll save the crackers, because those never go bad. You can keep crackers forever and not worry about getting food poisoning. Even if they're at like 0%, you can still eat them. And the same goes for sodas. You can drink a soda if it's at 0% without the worry of getting food poisoning. I thought that was a wolf for a second. I was like, that shouldn't be there. I wish these crows would shut up so I could listen for bear crows. So there's a bear up here somewhere. There's wolves as well. Not too worried about the wolves. Although that one's pretty close. So let's go this way. I don't hear the bears, so I think we're safe. For now.
is so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
But I'm making my way to the radio control hut. That's where I'm headed to next. We'll stop by the control hut to see what we can find there. And then from there we'll head to the farmhouse down below. Okay, those are not bear crows. So we probably have a carcass over here. I also still need a pry bar. Not seeing anyone, or anything rather. Whoa, 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 whoa! Settle down with the match burning. How many matches did we just burn up? Holy crap, we just went through like 3 matches. Every time you hear that, that's a sound that you're burning through your matches. Well, that's not good. Let's put this stupid torch away before we burn up all of our matches. Luckily, I'm near the farmhouse and there's always matches there. But still, not cool though, you know? You want to keep your matches for as long as you can and not burn through them needlessly like that. So, you gotta be careful when you're handling a torch. It can be dangerous, actually. Alright. So we should find some goodies here. I see a sewing kit. There we go. And among those, a flare, some combat pants, sometimes even a heavy hammer. Check everything over here. What was that? Nothing, okay. And usually some food items as well. So this time we have tomato soup, panicle peaches, and another heavy hammer. Well, I will take that, but I'm not going to keep it on my person for very long. So there's a flare.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Very nice. I'll definitely take that sweater. Anything else? Oh, there's herbal tea. Take that. Definitely use that. So I don't see any combat pants here. No combat pants. Alright. Let's keep it moving then. I will put on this sweater though. Actually, take this sweater off. Put that on the outside. So I need to repair this plaid shirt here. That's going to be better than her hoodie. And of course, what condition are... No, those are in pretty bad condition. Okay, we're going to break those shoes down, but not now. Not right now. What time is it? Still have a little bit of daylight left. Let's head out here. At least we can see a little bit now. So again, I'm not going to waste any time on that carcass, because there's no way for me to tell how much meat is on it. It could be 4 pounds, it could be only 1 pound. Thought that was the bear. Come on, that was not that far of a jump. Really? That was not necessary. I'm gonna call foul play on you, game. That was not necessary. That was excessive damage. Unnecessary roughness. So, this farmhouse should have some goodies. I'm not going to search the entire farmhouse in this episode. We'll do that in the next one. Don't have a pry bar. Really could use a pry bar. I should find one, though, here in Pleasant Valley. Somewhere. You know what? I'm not going to keep that hood open because I need to search the trunk still.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
Astrid, relax. We have food. We got plenty of food. I mean, you gotta give me some credit. I've been keeping you well fed since day one. Not let you starve. Now, I do apologize about the frostbite. Okay, I did as best as I could do.
I think I can use this.
What is going on? I think my keyboard, the batteries may need to be replaced. If you don't know, I'm using a Bluetooth keyboard. That was like a Dr. Fauci pitch. What was that? Get our rabbits and get inside. Oh, preemptive are you, rabbit? There it is, I see it now. Not going in our direction. I don't see any wolves, but we could.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Lure them towards that deer. That would give us some more meat, which would be far better and easier than to mess around with these rabbits. But I don't see them, I don't hear them. So I think what I'll do is I'll go inside and then come back out and maybe they'll spawn. Maybe. Probably over here. In those meadows or in that field or whatever it is. Need a pry bar. Oh, take this cotton toque. Into the farmhouse. No pry bar here. Alright, let's drop these rabbits off right there. Have some maple syrup. Alright friends, well I think I'm going to end the episode here. I think this is a good stopping point for episode, like I said, episode 3 technically. I do apologize. I promise that I won't do it again. You're going to see the entire run from start to finish as it is. But it happens from time to time. But anyways, that's what I have for you today. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, then definitely subscribe. You know, I do post videos up regularly, and this is all I do. Long, dark content. Like I said, we're going to do the Interloper series from start to finish. I'm going for 1,000 days here in this series. And then we'll also do a custom challenge along the way. I think we'll do the 12-zone Frostbite challenge. That should be pretty fun and exciting. So that's what we have to look forward to right now. But bye for now. Take care, everybody. Be safe out there, and I will see you in the next one.